The city of Stockholm is host to no less than 12 Michelin-starred restaurants. And today I'm walking across town to dine at Ekstedt, which is a restaurant holding 1 Michelin star. At the entrance you will find a lounge where guests can be seated to enjoy an aperitif. The styling, I think, is best described as Scandinavia, which I guess is okay with this being Sweden. The seating looks very simple, but is very comfortable. With a drink in my hand and snacks being prepared here in the lounge, we're off to a good start of the evening. At this time I had no idea what a wonderful evening it would be. The lounge is also where I was presented with the menu. It is more of an FYI card as they only offer 1 set menu. Before any of the food is brought, guests receive a refreshing towel. It is a cold one and I wonder if they hand out hot towels in the cold Swedish winters. The snack was a little tartlet with steak tartare. Shortly after I was escorted to the restaurant section, and the trip had a little stop along the way. This stop was the kitchen, where one of the chefs prepares some more snacks while I was watching. Every step was explained by the chef. The first snack was a scallop grilled over the wood fire barbecue in the back. The second snack was a Brussels sprout cooked by letting flaming fat drip onto it. They were some of the best snacks that I've had in a while. My seat for dinner is just outside of the kitchen on the counter where chefs plate the dishes. Fire and grilling over open fire is definitely at the heart of this restaurant, as on this side there is also a wood-fired oven which is used for baking bread. With the menu you can choose between a wine pairing or a non-alcoholic beverage pairing. I opted for the non-alcoholic. Some dishes are finished at the table in quite a nice and fitting way. Here glowing charcoal is added to a soup for a smoky flavor. And just in case you were wondering, no, they will not let you eat the charcoal. The dish is very tasty and has a light smoky flavor. The presentation of the dishes is relatively simple, but for a grill or barbecue restaurant I'm not expecting lots of bells and whistles, as I've chosen this restaurant for flavor. Up next is langoustine, and this dish shows that simplicity can be a wonderful thing. As the menu continues to bring me delicious dishes, the chefs on the other side of the counter are more than happy to explain the dishes. I do feel like I'm a bit of a distraction, but they insist it's fine as they are used to talking to guests. By now the presentation is becoming less minimalistic as I see more flowers and other decoration. The beverage pairing is excellent with fresh flavors and a great variety. It includes teas as well as juices. By now there are just 2 desserts left on this counter before I move back to the lounge for some tea and mignardises. This restaurant exceeded all my expectations, and it is nice to see that this feels so very different from many other Michelin-starred restaurants. It's so relaxed and informal. The same goes for the menu, it is so different from others in a good way. The smoky barbecue flavor is noticeable in each dish in such a delicate way. I love it. The staff has been great, especially the chefs on the other side of the counter. The price of a meal is at the level of a Michelin-starred restaurant elsewhere in Europe. It isn't a restaurant I would visit on business, but for personal events it is highly recommended. For now, I thank you for watching and hope to see you again soon.